Good day, YouTube, and welcome to Bishop's Blast. I'm your host, Dr. Mete, where we're going to dive into what I consider a sanitized version of a YouTube channel where we have a blast talking about all things firearms related. Now, I'm not a subject matter expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just an old retired Navy guy that loves God and has quite the affinity for all things that go boom. So right about now, I want you to tune in with me. If you don't mind, can you hit that subscribe button? I hope that you'll be able to go along this firearm related journey with me so we can chronicle this time. Maybe we can have a blast together. And while I'm already asking for favors off rip, once again, won't you do me this real quick favor? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this with everyone so that we can get ahead and truly enjoy ourselves and have a blast together. So right now, another edition of Bishop Blast. Come on, let's get it in. This is a good opportunity for us to go into what I consider the It Takes Two. That's right, It Takes Two firearm edition. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about, well, two firearms are all that you need when it comes down to defending and taking care of yourself. No, I'm just talking about, I used to wonder why individuals would buy a specific firearm and they would buy 2 or 3 different versions or variations of the same exact firearms. I mean, how many, if you get the Glock 19, you get the Glock 19X, you get the Glock 19X, how many different versions of the same firearm could you possibly utilize? And I really didn't understand the realization. I really didn't understand, especially when there's constantly modifications and changes are going on. Why two? Well, I did come to the realization of knowing that certain times that even with the same name brand, similar models, but they still sometimes have different usages for some of these same firearms. So in the It Takes Two version of this, I want to talk about another firearm, something that I don't necessarily utilize a lot. Maybe not one of the most popular names when it comes down to firearms, but it's something that I went into the waters and I got more than one of, and I really enjoyed it, and I think it was a good decision for me to make. I want to start that off by letting you know the first thing that I'm talking about this version, this brand called Canek. So what I want to show you today is I want to show you the Canek Mete SFT, the Canek Mete SFT Pro Edition. The Canek Mete SFT Pro Edition. Nothing, clear, pull the trigger, shoot. The Canek Mete SFT Pro. Ooh, wow, do I love this firearm. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of my excitement about it is the fact that I didn't have to break the bank. I didn't spend FNCZ Walter money for a firearm that really, to be honest with you, outside of Walter, probably had the best out of the box trigger out of all of them. And the reset, amazing. So I really have high praises for a sub $500 firearm with the things that you get with this. This actually comes with the Pro. I have the threaded barrel on here, so if I wanted to throw a suppressor on it, this actually comes optic ready. Real quick, parenthetical footnote, somebody do me a favor. I don't have an optic on this or the other one on my It Takes Two version. So if you know a good optic that I should put on this, because this is a full-size gun, but it doesn't seem to be able to go maybe the RMR route. If you're rocking this as well, put something in the comment section to let me know what kind of optic I should be putting on this Mete SFT. I love the front and back cocking serrations on it. I love the fact that how the barrel is rifled. I love the fact that the slide has cuts in it. I didn't think that I was gonna like that, but I really do like that a lot. The slides that are in this, it is phenomenal. Of the grips, I love that you can modify the grips. The texture to this, amazing. I can go in there, and I've been in the range with this so long that my hands were sweating, and it didn't even slip, it didn't even move. I love it. Got a cheap Amazon light that I put on it. Once again, it's not something that I use primarily, but it definitely does the job for me. The Canek Mete SFT. When I got this, I said, man, I think Canek did it with this one. I think they did a real good job. I said, man, this thing is big. I really wish, man, if I could shrink this one and carry it, man, I think I'd find a winner. And what did Canek do? They messed around, came out with the Canek Mete MC9. Basically, almost the shrunken version of the Mete SFT. Oh, doesn't have the threaded barrel, but I'm here to tell you this is another amazing sub $500 firearm with an impeccable trigger and a reset that is amazing. Once again, requires an optic. Real quick, just to let you know, just to make sure we're all on, everything's clear, safe direction, shoot. The Canek Mete MC9. Front back cocking serrations. Could put a light on it, won't. Love how it feels in the hand. Let me go back here. The SFT, this firearm magazine has a capacity of 18 round capacity for the SFT. Ooh, it's nice. Once again, I'm an aesthetics kind of guy. This thing looks pretty good to me. And the MC9, we're dealing with the 12 round. This. Now the one thing about it too is, when Canek doesn't have the thrills and the name brand, the backing of the Glocks, the SIGs, the CZs, the Walthers, the FNs, the Smith & Wessons. One thing I will tell you about it is they really have started to be known more so for their reliability, and not just for their reliability. They're starting to be more aftermarket support for these firearms as well. So if you wanted to do modifications, if you wanted to Gucci up your gun, you can do that as well with this. These are not necessarily my primary uses of firearms, but I do love taking these to the range. Once again, the Canek Mete MC9. Wow, it feels good. And once again, for a sub 500 gun, the fit and the finish to this is really good, because I do a lot of draw training, and coming in and out of a Kydex holster has very little wear and tear. Once again, one last quick parenthetical footnote, because I did carry this for a short period of time, and I did have this posted as one of my home defense firearms. I will not do that for any firearm that I have not had at least 3,000 rounds through flawlessly without any hiccups whatsoever. So this, it does it for me. And once again, you think one would be enough. I'm just here to tell, I'm not raw based, but hey, come on now. Somebody say it takes two. It takes two. This is my It Takes Two edition. Canek Mete, the SFT, and the MC9. Two good, reliable firearms. You're gonna have to, if nothing else, go to the range, rent one, and have a blast with that. Once again, quick shout out Flat Broke Shooters for all range support that I get. Quick shout out to my boy Cromwell's Tommy for all the support that I get. I just feel like doing a shout out. Janine Sade, you gotta check her out on YouTube. That's my daughter. She's the one that got me started with all this. My sons, their support. I just want you to just quick shout out to them. Some of my inspirations: Colin Noir, 2A in LA, 32 Icon, MD Ready. Just some of the ones that inspired me to say, hey, look, share some of the blast that you're having when it deals with dealing with things in our 2A community and dealing with all things firearms related. Now, once again, I said that it takes two. Complete. I don't want nobody to get hit and be mad. Yet there is another one on the wall. There's a Canek I think it's the SFT Elite Pro that I have on the wall. Only reason I purchased that one because I didn't have a tan gun. Every gun that I have is all black, and that was a tan one. But I wanted to let you know, come on now, on the It Takes Two version. Tell them sometimes you can't just like M&M's, you can't just have just one. Sometimes you got to get two, and sometimes it's just because one you might use primarily for home defense, and the other one you might use for concealed carry, or you might use for competition. At the end of the day, you have to find something that fits your needs. So at the end, so when you're utilizing it for defense of you and your loved ones, you have a force multiplier that you can activate so that you feel comfortable and making sure that you and yours are safe. So that is my public service announcement, and I just wanted to thank you for continuing to tune in with me to Bishop's Blast, where we're having a blast chronicling all things firearms related. Once again, there's more stuff that's coming up real soon, so I need you to stay tuned with me. Please, if you're already subscribed, share this with someone. Let them know there's somebody down there in Southern Maryland that's having a blast concerning firearms and all things firearms related. So once again, thank you for tuning in with me for Bishop's Blast. Continue to stay with me so we can have a blast together. Once again, go take care and be blessed.